Well, I had been speaking with Noah, who's the showrunner of Fargo, since the first season. We first met about me possibly being in the first season, and at that time I had no idea what the show was, other than, you know, they're making a show about Fargo, which I thought sounded like kind of a crazy idea, because Fargo is my favorite movie.
It is the best.
It's
It is
the best.
such an incredible. I mean, I love all Coen Brothers movies. There's a couple that aren't, you know,
Right.
but they're mostly incredible. But anytime I go back and watch Fargo,
Yeah.
it's everything about them just perfected.
It's perfect.
The gods aligned, and there's something about Fargo that is just beautiful and perfect.
It's one of the things that really made me want to act. As you know, I saw it really young, and it's one of those things. You know, I saw a lot of movies young that maybe I shouldn't have seen. You know, it's pretty violent and bloody and all of that. But that never. I always was just so drawn to Frances McDormand and the character she played, and that was sort of what I wanted to do as an actress, was just sort of that tone and that world and her strength and the way that she's strong, but she's funny and she's real. I loved it so much. So I was a little bit scared about the first season, and then I ended up not being available anyway, and it didn't really work out. And so, and then I watched it, and I was like, oh my God, like
Wish I had been available.
What a freaking missed opportunity this was, because it's so, I was blown away. It defied all the odds of what you would think a show based on a movie in general would be like. And so I loved the first season. Second season came out, and I was like, oh my God, it's just like he's done it again. I don't know how he did it. And the second season was the same. He had tried to get me into a cameo in that, and I wasn't available.
Wow. So Noah's a big fan.
Noah's a fan. It's not. We're mutual fans of each other. So by the time the third season came around, he called and he was like, "Are you busy?" And I was like, "No."
Did he have the character in mind already when he called, or was he just like, "I want you in the show. I'm going to write something for you"?
It was already written. I didn't know what the character was, and I didn't. I said yes without knowing. I didn't ask any questions. I just said, "I'm in. You don't have to tell me anything. I'm in." And so I was totally on board before I even got the first episode. And he didn't really tell me anything about the character. He just sent the first script and just said, "You'll be playing Nikki." And I was like, whoa, this is totally out of left field. I thought I was going to be playing some nice, young, you know, fresh-faced cop, Minnesota nice, you know, something like that. So I had no idea. I just didn't expect this character to even live in the Fargo universe, let alone be playing her. And once I stepped into it and started doing it, it was like, oh, this is actually really perfect for me and really perfect for Fargo. I just, you know, it took me a second to kind of realize it.